let me just say something, because I think it's important to say at this point. A lot of us want to make comments on these celebrities and the lifestyles that they live, but honestly, we cannot make a determination, or we cannot comment on a life that we do not live. Let me say that again. I'm trying to say, in other words, we don't live in their world enough to make comments about their lifestyle. They live a totally different lifestyle than we do. So, I try not to comment too much because we worry about too much what happens to celebrities. We worry about too much what goes on in their lives. It doesn't affect us on a daily basis because we do not deal in their world. Some of us will never get to meet them. Some of us will never get to meet their family and never get to really sit down and have that real talk. And even though I was working in the music industry back then, I was still not in the industry. I was just someone who went into work every day and went home at the end of the day. I did not get into the world that was around me. It was a work thing for me. I was an intern. And so I learned the things that I learned as far as marketing and publicity. But at the end of the day, I went home. There was no getting into their personal lives. There was no hanging out and going here and there, except when we went to do autograph signings. With Case, when we used to do autograph signings with him and, just getting him to the different venues so he can get the job done. But as far as living in their world, we do not live in their world. So therefore, it's impossible for us to speak on them in that world. We only can just listen to the reports and govern ourselves accordingly. But as far as making comments and knowing wholeheartedly what's going on, we do not know. And so when I listen to people talking about these celebrities and what's going on and making all these generalizations that we do not know of, and we're not there when things were enacted with them, we cannot speak on it. Sure, we can commentate, we can do all of these things, but it's not factual. Unless you weren't there, you cannot speak on it. So this is all I wanted to say today. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to make it a long video, but I just feel like people that wasn't around it or not living in that world can't make any generalizations, and we really need to stop making generalizations about what's going on because we really don't know. Okay, so while it's entertaining, that's all it is. That's all I want to say today. And y'all be good, be true, stay true to yourself. And I'm still the thought poet. I still have books coming out, so get the books. Thoughts of a Rising Soul, Thoughts of a Dying Soul, and Who's the Bully Now, which is it's going to be out on Amazon soon. The poetry books are already there. Laura Donnell, Thoughts of a Rising Soul, Thoughts of a Dying Soul. Thank you, and y'all be good and stay true to yourself. That's all you can do. Peace.